Virgos, how are we doing today? This is going to be your weekly into June 29th, July 5th. All right. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. We're going to get a card from the Elemental Oracle. I don't know why I don't have that memorized yet, but that's all right. Right. So if you're new here, welcome in. If you're coming back, welcome back. All right. Let's see what we got going on for the Virgos. Just wanting to come out. Cave, protection. So maybe we're protecting our energy right now and kind of building our own little shell, our own cave. That moment when really we need to be focusing on the magic within us with alchemy there on the bottom. So I feel like maybe we're holding our energy back a little bit and we're just kind of shielding ourselves with protection right there. All right, let's see what Tarot has to tell us. You know, you see the Ten of Wands popping up. Everything went crazy. So we will probably have some reversals. Let's see what happens. All right. Or maybe we're feeling a little burdened with that Ten of Wands showing up. And the Empress showing her face, and it's really about kind of letting those burdens flow and maybe not carrying the burdens of other people for whoever needed that message. All right. What do we have going on for Virgos? What do we got going on? Ooh. Look, our first reversal. So we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. So maybe we're not feeling confident. Maybe we're not really feeling in our element, in our zone at the moment. Kind of maybe avoiding something with that Tower in reverse. Maybe we're avoiding somebody that has a sharp tongue with the King of Swords showing up. So definitely feeling like maybe not very confident. Not very, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not very dreamy. It's kind of like keeping to ourselves, not getting out, not doing things, just kind of I don't know. I just feel like a lack of confidence at the moment, you know, and just kind of focusing on work at the moment. The Three of Pentacles can talk about teamwork and growing, but I really just think it's focusing on work at the moment. You know, maybe that's a way that we protect ourselves. We do have the Page of Cups coming out in reverse. It's not willing to I feel like just a protective energy, like not feeling good. Maybe we're feeling kind of like just not feeling the best right now. And we're really just kind of maybe working through that. You know, I feel like you're not really focusing on love, creativity, or anything that aligns with that right now. You're not putting yourself out there. You're not putting your thoughts, ideas, creative. And, you know, I feel like with this Two of Swords, it's kind of a decision that you're needing to make, or you're very undecided about something at the moment. Give me one more. What is this about? And the Hermit in reverse came out. Okay. My beautiful Virgos. So, protecting our energy. Holding it back. You know? Maybe feeling a lack of confidence. Maybe feeling a lack of desire. Or not really feeling driven to do something. You know, I feel like there is something that you're trying to work through and there's something that you're trying to achieve. You're going to hear everybody in the background. I do apologize. Everybody just kind of got home all at the same time. So, that's how it works sometimes. And then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like that's also telling me like you're not really open to really anything at the moment. New ideas, new creative. It's kind of like just holding back something, you know, and it kind of puts you in a mode of indecision. Whatever you're undecided about, it's really going to be different for everybody. And whatever your story is, you know. And then we get the Hermit reverse. I feel like this is not willing to look deeper or look within. Normally it's read as getting out of your shell, getting out of your comfort zone, but I don't really feel that right now. I feel like it's more about not really looking within. Like you're not trying to figure out what's going on. You're just conserving and protecting your energy the best you can. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse with the Death card, and I feel like whatever stagnancy you feel like you're stuck in, it's something that needs to change or something that needs to end in order to be able to grow, especially with alchemy being on the bottom of this. Like it's like not really seeing the magic within. Maybe you feel like there's something unstable within a family relationship with that 10 of Pentacles here. Could be loss of money, loss of job, loss of relationship, you know. It's definitely something that I feel like you're working through at the moment, but I feel like it's a karmic response to something with that Justice card being there, you know. And I feel like this is going to be an emotional upheaval battle, but you need to focus on allowing your energy to flow a little bit more. So I'm going to leave it at that. Take that how it resonates. But I definitely feel like this might be a week to kind of focus on yourself at the moment. You know, who you are, what you want to become, how you want to create things, and your own confidence within. And that's where you're going to allow yourself to kind of work through what you feel like you're not quite ready to deliver yet with that Page of Cups. This could be a lack of creation, a lack of love for something, a lack of something, but I feel like it's more of a lack mindset than anything else, you know, because you're definitely feeling some kind of decision needs to be made, but you're not really quite ready to make that decision, whatever that decision is for you, and not really willing to look like inside yourself to figure that out. And I feel like the Hermit being in reverse here and looking inside yourself or trying to find that inner light is part of that Magic card. You know, once you see that inner light, you can actually start to change that and maybe get out of that protection zone. It's kind of like a fight or flight response or freeze, depending on you as the person. All right. I feel like your advice is, one, if it's been a painful ending or you are going through something painful right now, it doesn't have to be just a painful ending, but it's a 10, so it's an ending in some way. But even if you are going through something painful and you're not willing to like, I feel like change that energy right now, and it might just have you in that realm of not really feeling confident or not really driven to do something. And look, the Knight of Wands goes up in reverse. I feel like it's more about ending the stagnancy in this, or ending the protective energy, or the locking yourself away in that cave and pushing yourself out to get motivated to do things, whatever that is for you, you know. And this might just be like you getting out with this Page of Swords, you getting out and you getting out, talking, socializing. You know, you could be researching things, studying things, especially with that book there. But it's like having new ideas and working with those ideas and having a little bit of fun in the process, because she's got this big giant smile on her face. And I feel like create some kind of victory or win in your life. You know, I feel like you need to be more this King of Wands and embrace that inner energy, that inner magic within yourself. All right. Kind of a weird read, but that's what I got for you, Virgos. You guys have a good day. Thanks.